What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com.
Here are my DFS picks for NFL Week 8 sleeper picks.
These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button
And hit that bell icon
so you don't miss our new videos.
In this video, I'm going to give you some of my top DFS sleeper picks for NFL Week 8.
Super low priced and low ownership players that could crush value this week and give your lineup an advantage over the field. These are risky plays, meant for large tournaments only. Don't go all in on any of these guys. They are high risk, high reward picks. And if you stay to the very end after all my picks and after I show you the Draft Dashboard tools, I'll give you my super secret sleeper pick that no one's talking about.
Okay, who do we have at the quarterback position? I like Derek Carr from the Oakland Raiders playing the Houston Texans, who have the 9th worst defense overall and give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. I've been thinking about this sleeper pick a lot, and Derek Carr looks to be in the perfect spot this week. He's only averaging 14 points per game on the season, but he scored 18 fantasy points last game. It looks like he's heating up, and now he gets his #1 wide receiver back, Tyrell Williams. He's only going to be about 3% owned. He's projected at 17 fantasy points here in Week 8. He's $5,000 DraftKings salary and $1,900 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 52 points scored in this game, and they have the Oakland Raiders trailing by 6.5. So it should be a passing game script for Derek Carr. So I like Derek Carr here versus the Houston Texans.
Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching.
If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal,
all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won.
And then we'll send you $100 PayPal.
So it's that easy,
and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video.
So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you.
Okay, who do we have at the running back position? I like Melvin Gordon from the LA Chargers playing the Chicago Bears, who have the 7th best defense overall, but they give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing running backs. Melvin Gordon has averaged 8.5 fantasy points per game on the season. Guys, those aren't Melvin Gordon numbers. He scored 10 fantasy points last week. He got 16 rush attempts and 3 pass targets. This guy was out with injury, so we knew it would take him a few weeks to get his legs under him. He's only going to be about 1% owned. He's on the field for 91% of the snaps, and he touches the ball 48% of that time. He's projected at 12.3 fantasy points here in Week 8. He's only $5,400 DraftKings salary and $1,000 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 40.5 points scored in this game, and they have the Chicago Bears favored by 3.5. So it's going to be a close game, a competitive game. I think Melvin Gordon gets it going this week. So I like Melvin Gordon here versus the Chicago Bears. Okay guys, if you're getting any value from this video, please hit that red subscribe button. We put out new fantasy football videos every day. So if you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification, you won't miss out on any of our new fantasy football videos. Tons of free stuff coming your way. It only takes a second, and it helps us push out more fantasy football content for you guys to consume each and every day. It's because of you subscribers that make this possible. So thank you for supporting this channel. Okay, who do we have at the wide receiver position? I like Phillip Dorsett from the New England Patriots playing the Cleveland Browns, who have the 10th worst defense overall and they're middle of the pack defending opposing wide receivers. Phillip Dorsett has averaged 11.4 fantasy points per game on the season. He scored 14 fantasy points last week. He's been out for a couple weeks with injury, and he's averaging 4.5 pass targets per game. He's going to be about 2% owned, projected at 10.2 fantasy points here in Week 8. He's $4,200 DraftKings salary and $1,400 more on FanDuel. So I like that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 43.5 points scored in this game, and they have the Patriots favored by 10.5. This is a home game. Phillip Dorsett should be 100%. He's definitely one of Tom Brady's favorite targets. So I like Phillip Dorsett here versus the Cleveland Browns.
Real quick guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all the tools for NFL, MLB is still going,
and NBA is in full swing.
This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks.
Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, moving on to the tight end position. I like Darren Fells from the Houston Texans playing the Oakland Raiders, who have the 3rd worst defense overall, and they give up the 3rd most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. Darren Fells has averaged 7.7 fantasy points per game on the season. He's only getting 3.1 pass targets per game, but he's making the most of them. He's only going to be about 1% owned. He's on the field for 69% of the snaps, and he's projected at 6.3 fantasy points here in Week 8. He's only $3,400 DraftKings salary and $1,700 more on FanDuel. So I love that DraftKings price. Vegas thinks there's going to be 52 points scored in this game, and they have the Houston Texans favored by 6.5. This is a home game, fantastic matchup, so I like Darren Fells here versus the Oakland Raiders.
If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. You've unlocked the bonus content.
My super secret sleeper pick for Week 8 is Benjamin Watson from the New England Patriots playing the Cleveland Browns, who have the 10th worst defense overall. They also give up the 10th most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. Ben Watson has averaged 5 fantasy points per game on the season. He's getting 5 pass targets per game. He got 5 pass targets last game. He's only going to be about 2% owned. This guy's going to fly under the radar, projected at 6.7 fantasy points here in Week 8. He's only $3,000 DraftKings salary and $1,900 more on FanDuel. Vegas thinks there's going to be 43.5 points scored in this game. The Patriots are favored by 10.5, so the Patriots should do most of the scoring in this one. This is a home game. I think Benjamin Watson gets involved. They need to get some work to the tight end position, so I like Benjamin Watson here versus the Cleveland Browns.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NFL slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again and good luck.
Do you want more fantasy football picks? Check out the video linked right in the middle of the screen. If you got any value from this video, please tap that subscribe button before you get out of here and ring that bell notification so you won't miss our daily fantasy football uploads. We're putting out new videos every day, so I don't want you guys to miss any of our free content.